Hello there. This is No Nonsense Cook here. Today we're doing homemade burgers. You might think it'd be much easier to buy them from the shop, mate. But you can say that about cakes, and there's a whole program called Baker. So yeah, I mean the reason I started making my own burgers, which I don't do them all the time. Sometimes I buy them. But the one time we had a barbecue, I couldn't get burgers anywhere, and there was loads of mincemeat everywhere, and I was like, wow, how hard can it be? And it's not that hard. So I'm going to make some burgers today. What you need, half an onion, not whole onions, whole onion there, but you need half. You need one of these things, a chopper thing, to chop your stuff up. You know, but you don't necessarily need that. You can actually chop everything up fine if you want. That's an easier option. Not an easier option, but an option, sorry. Some garlic cloves. I'll put a few spices in as well. Obviously I'll put curry powder in everything, so I've got curry powder. Cumin I'll put in most things, paprika, but you can put lots of other things in. I've chopped coriander up before and put them in burgers and things like that. You can put pretty much anything in it. What you don't want is too much stuff with a mince. I'm using mince meat today. If you actually watch a lot of videos of burgers on YouTube, they use steak, they use the whole steak and they mince it up and then they make a burger out of it and you think, eat the steak, it's much nicer. So, you know, use mincemeat. I've got some mincemeat. I'm making about 4 burgers out of this. It's quite a lot of mince, but, you know, pack of mince, probably about medium size. I don't know what the sizes are, but, you know, I mean, it's a fair size. You know, you can get some for about £3, about that size, I don't know. I'm not good on weights. I wasn't listening at school. What can I say? So yeah, what I'm going to do. So I've mentioned the spices. You need a bit of oil as well. Obviously a bit of salt and pepper and that, but that doesn't come until near the end. So I'm going to start making it in a minute. I've forgotten something though. Bear with me a minute. I have a gadget for making burgers, and it's gone. There it is. Sorry about that, you didn't see my bald spot. I've got one of these gadgets which I got off the internet, like a burger maker thing. And what you do, you put your patty mix in there, squish it down. You can use, you know, like your little cake trays. You can get little cake trays about that big, they're about the size of a burger. You can put your patty in that as long as you put oil around it, and you can get the patty out after. That's another option. But I got one of these for £5 online, and it's amazing. You kind of open it. You've got like a thing there, so you can get your patty out, and it puts the lines in the patty and stuff. You can squish it down. It looks bloody marvellous. Anyway, let's crack on. So, half an onion. I'll do that first. I should have prepared this in advance, but never mind. I've got nothing better to do with my day. So, okay, just get your half an onion and chop that up. Got my beaner, which is useful. Obviously, you can't see a lot of what I'm doing. Let's put it down a bit. Sorry, it's a bit. There we go. So you can see me a bit more. Got my mixing bowl over there. Because I've got to kind of film this here like this. You're actually right by a sink. If I knocked you, you'll go in the sink and my phone will die. It's already been in water once. We don't want that to happen again. Anyway, right, half an onion in there. Garlic. Garlic. I don't need to chop all this up too much because I'm going to blend it all in a minute. So, clove of garlic wise, put a couple of them in. I like garlic in things. It's amazing. Scares away the vampires as well. So, fish. There we go. A couple of garlic cloves. Right. I had a bit of feedback. Apparently bish bash bosh isn't very cool. So I'm trying new things. Apparently that Jamie Oliver chap uses bish bash bosh or something. So we're not going to use that anymore. Anyway, let's blend away. Look at this. Hadaiken! Do you like that better? I'm trying Hadaiken today. There we go. So, you got your onions in there. Mixing bowl there. Put a bit of oil in it, not a lot, about a teaspoon. A daikon! Put that in. So yeah, like so. Oh God, strong onion. Oh. God, this onion's really strong. Ooh. There we go. I'm leaving things to soak. You don't do that on cook videos, do you? The crew usually clean up after. Oh, damn. What am I doing? Right, so there we go. Got your onions and your garlic in there. Mince. Get your mince and chuck it in. Like so. There we go. Wash your hands. I've just been handling a bin. Okay. Just hear me wash my hands there. I need a towel. Yeah, it's not as organised as other videos, is it? But who cares? You've got me for about another 5 or 6 minutes until I do the patties. Then it'll be done. It won't take long, actually. This is quite a quick process. So I've got my mince, I've got my onions, got my garlic in there. I need a plate to put the patties on as well. Again, poorly organised, Matthew. Bad form. I don't need those anymore, so I'll get rid of those. I need the spoon, need a measuring spoon for my spices and stuff. Can you see me? You can. Right, there we go. Plate. So there we go, got this bad boy. I've got my little machine. I don't know why I'm doing that noise. But anyway, it's offensive towards people who lisp, so apologies anyone who's got a lisp. So, a teaspoon of this. Hadouken! Hadouken, that's what I meant to say. Right. Cumin, I love cumin, I'm obsessed with cumin. I'll put a big teaspoon of that in. There we go. I should put there we go, that's better. Bit of paprika. Stick that in your patty mix as well. Yes. So there we go. We've now got a mix of mince, onions, all my spices and a bit of garlic all together. What I've got to do now is get dirty. Oh, that sounds such a dicky thing to say. Get dirty, get dirty. I'm not getting dirty, all my hands are getting big dirty. This ain't dirty. This ain't dirty. Ooh. So yeah, get in there. Your patty mix. There we are. You've got to mix your onions into your patty and all your garlic. So it's all nice and mixed. There we are. Nearly there now. The patty mix is looking good. I could have done with chopping the onions a bit more, but never mind. This is all going on the barbie tomorrow. You might think he's having a barbie tomorrow. Why is he preparing these today? I'll explain in a bit. No, I'll explain now because I've got nothing else to talk about. Basically, what you want to do is put this in the fridge after this mix, when it's in burger form, and leave it for a few hours, or even a day, which is what I'm going to do. Just makes the patties a bit more solid, because these bad boys will fall apart if you're not careful. In the past, I have frozen them after making the mix to try and try and hold it to, so they don't burn. Now when you defrost them, they'll fall apart. So just make them as they are. You're going to be worried that stuff's going to fall apart. Yeah? You've got to be careful, really careful. Right, next step, we've got to make our burgers. So I'm going to use this bad boy. Yeah, plonk your stuff in there. You'll be like, wow, I see how that might work now. I'll get him that. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you stick that in. Yeah, push down on here, and then burger. Then you stick it on there. We've got, you can't really see, one burger. I'm going to do 4. That's quite a beefy one. I didn't say at the beginning that this is beef mix, but it is beef burger. But you could probably do it with lamb mince to make lamb burgers. Bit of an idea for you there, eh? So, there you go. Look, what you want to do is split the mix into 4 if you make 4 burgers. I've kind of just done it a bit haphazard, as you do. But you know. There we go. There's your second patty. I'm making this look very easy. Well, the first time I did it, it really wasn't. So, warning, you might just want to spend a £5 and buy a pack. But, you know, this is a good alternative. And again, you can put whatever you like in your burgers. You know, you put a bit of Cajun. Put, you know, some Indian spices. You can put anything in it, really. Sky's the limit, my sons. Sky's the limit. So, yeah, we're on our 3rd burger now. Because I'm bending down like this, my back is killing, but it's worth it. It's worth the sacrifice to chat to you guys, you fine folks. So there we go, there's burger 3. God, these are thick and beautiful. They're like, I'd say they're just a £1/4 pounder, mate. Ooh. Okay, so burger 3. Hadaiken. There we go. Burger 3, and finally, burger 4. Here we go. Yeah, you put it in here. But yeah, it is annoying that you probably have to go and buy yourself like one of these burger things, but you can get them on Amazon or whatever, you know. Give that trillionaire more money. The guy from Amazon, that is. There we go. There's your 4th burger. There we go. Oh, lovely burgers! And what I'm going to do now is bung them in the fridge, leave them overnight, and I will cook them tomorrow on the barbecue. I'm not going to show you that. That's my time. But you've got 4 lovely burgers. I'm going to wash my hands now, then I'm going to move you over so you can see them. This is why you need a cameraman, isn't it? Oh well. Flint's studying, Mandy set up sunbathing, so, you know. What I would say is, in terms of seasoning them, you do want to put a bit of salt and pepper on them. But I'd say, do it just before you're about to barbecue them. Something like that. I don't know why. I don't know. I watched a video on making burgers a little while ago and copied them a little bit to get to this point of doing them myself on my video. And they said that on their video. But if you do actually want to season them beforehand, you can. It's completely optional. Anyway, I'm going to move you over so you can have a look at the burgers. There you go. 4 1/4 pounders, mates. So yeah, bang them in the fridge. Hadouken. And my back's hurting from all that bending down. And that's it. Next day, stick them on your barbecue, cook them, bish, bash, bosh. I said it anyway. Thank you for joining in again, tuning in, whatever. And I'll be doing some other stuff over the course of the next few weeks or months or whatever, if you're lucky. So take care, have a good weekend, stay safe, stay alert.